Hi everybody, it's Helen here, aka Dirt in the Ground. I'm just covering a very quick topic here, special effects. Special effects seems to be everyone's, well, not everyone's, but a lot of people's favourite kind of like area of makeup. Whether it be just simple special effects like for glamour, um, avant-garde makeup, runway makeup, catwalk makeup, anything like that. Special effects doesn't have to be blood, gore, gross things, anything like that. It can cover so many things. Um, Now you do see on my portfolio that I do cover a lot of gross things like missing eyeballs, open hand wounds, gashes up the face, like a slit mouth all the way up like a Chelsea smile or a Glasgow smile, um, vertical or horizontal slit throats, loads of different things like that. But I also do cover different things, like pretty things, as it were, special effects. But the main question I get a lot of the time is, how do I do this with such a minimal budget? Because lots of people I know aren't doing a course or don't have the money to be buying like Ben Nye, Scar Nose Wax, and all these other fantastic products that cost a lot of money because the VAT on it is a lot. Unless you're a student or a makeup artist, and you can get a discount. Now, one of the brands you're going to be hearing a lot about from me is Dr. Utker. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Dr. Utker. They make the best pizzas in the world. They make my favorite pizzas. Dr. Utker gelatin, right there, is how I do a lot of my special effects. Like things sticking into people's faces. Like the most recent thing I did was a can, a Club Orange can, or I don't know if any Americans or people from other countries have heard of Club Orange. It's an Irish orange drink. It's like Fanta, but it still has the orange bits in it. It's really really yummy. I only drink it like at Christmas and things like that. I don't really drink fizzy drinks. I'm not a fizzy drink person. So like it's got a Coke can or a Pepsi can or whatever, like Mountain Dew or whatever. I don't know if that comes in a can. Oh God, I sound so Irish right now. Dr. Oetker comes in 6 sachets, like so, and it comes with 2 sachets attached together. So I've used one sachet up already doing that special effects where the can was sticking out of my classmate's face. And what you do is you only need a teaspoon of this. It's powdered, and I'm just going to shake it near the speaker. My cat is looking very interested. She thinks it's a toy. That's why I'm sitting over here, by the way, because she's taken my seat because she thinks she owns the house. You just need a teaspoon of this added to a teaspoon of water and a drop of glycerin, because if you're doing a burn, for example, or scar tissue looks very shiny, and so do burns. So you need that shiny effect. So the glycerin gives that shiny effect. You can also use it for blood as well. So if you want blood, you can add red and blue food dye to it, which gives it a fantastic look. You zap it in the microwave for 10 seconds, nothing more than 10 seconds, and stir it. Give it a good whisk with a spoon. Zap it in the microwave again for another 10 seconds, stir it again, give it a good stir, whack it again for another 10 seconds, and then stir again. Keep stirring, and it will be a liquid form. Test it on the back of your hand, and if it's too hot, do not apply to your client or yourself, unlike anywhere else, because you can burn yourself with this, and that's when you don't need special effects makeup, because you have burned yourself. When it is cool enough, test it on your hand, then ask clients for their hand and just apply a tiny, and I mean the tiniest amount, like a drop, like and just say, is that cool enough for you? And if they say, yeah, that's fine, then apply away. If it gets in your hair or anything like that, do not worry. The way to get gelatine out is with warm soapy water. So literally the client can go home and just wash their hair, the gelatine will come out. Gelatine, you can wash it off with warm soapy water with the skin. If I apply it to myself, I literally just peel it off, like it literally just peels off. But in a professional situation, you don't do that to your client. It's very, very unprofessional. You remove it with warm soapy water. You can make prosthetics out of it. Get a sheet of plastic and you can pour on the designs and mold it and let it dry, and then you can make more gelatine, warm gelatine, like as in the microwave, in a microwave, and add it to the prosthetic that you've made and attach it to the person. The only thing with gelatine is it can only be worn, gelatine special effects, that it can only be worn for short amount of times, like for photographs and stuff, because gelatine will warm to your body temperature and will melt. That's the only problem. So for that picture that I did with the can in the face with all the fake blood and everything, I literally applied all the other stuff. There was a little bit Ben Nye Scar Nose Wax for the bump outside from the can to make it look like her skin had peeled back from the impact of the can being shoved into her face. And I literally got her to stand up near a blank wall, took the photo, and then removed it all. And that was it. But it's very, very cheap. This box cost, for 6 sachets, cost €1.75. So in America, that's going to cost piss all. So that's it there. Dr. Earthcare Gelatine, and I'm sure you can get cheaper brands, but I would suggest using the powdered gelatine. It's just easier to work with because it's in powder form. It will be easier to mix, but you can get blocks of it. Now, I have been asked before, because I did do a picture before with frosting. You can get frosting makeup for special effects, for like if you want to look like you're covered in ice, that you've been frozen, and you've got blue lips, and your skin's really pale, and you look like you've just walked out of you've been locked in a fridge freezer or something, and you've got icicles everywhere and stuff like that. You can get frosting makeup for special effects like that, but it's quite expensive. It really is very expensive. Another brand, Dr. Oetker Shimmer Sugar. This is stuff that you just put on your cupcakes. That's all. And it comes in loads of different colours. You've got a lovely pink here, a lovely blue, lovely ice white, and a lovely kind of purpley colour here. And yeah, it's a lovely dark, kind of like it's kind of like in between the pink and the purple. Kind of, yeah, it's really, it's like there's so many different colours in here, and you can see there's a lot there. Now this cost me nearly €5, so again, I got it in Tesco's, so that's going to last for a long time. How you would go about creating a look like that is you just get some water-based cake makeup. In that sense, I would advise getting a good white makeup, not like Snazaroo or something like that, because they tend to crack. Something creamy, but don't layer it on. Don't put it on really, really thick, because you want to look white, you want to look pale, but you want to have a transparent look to your face. Because like if you layer it on thickly, it's going to look odd, because your face will be really, really white, and then it will start to blend out to your normal skin tone, and you'll just look very, very odd. So you want it to look very transparent. You want your normal skin color to kind of show through a little bit. And then you can just use like blue eyeshadows and stuff like that to contour your face here, on your cheek, on your nose. Sorry, I'm going to take off my glasses. For your cheeks, for your, just down your nose, around your eyes, maybe up on your forehead or on your temples, maybe just a cupid's bow around your chin, maybe even down onto your neck, around your V-line, your collarbone, You can't see it quite well, so I'm going to lean forward. Yeah, just there. It's very hard to do it on me because I've got tattoos, so it wouldn't be a good idea to do it on me. And then all you need to do to apply these to the makeup is just wet them a tiny bit. And that just involves getting a bowl of water, getting the sprinkles, whatever amount of sprinkles you want, and whatever colour you want. Maybe you want a mixture of colours, and mix them all in your hand, and put a little bit of water on your hand and dab that onto your sprinkles, and then apply them to places, maybe on your cheekbones, on your lips maybe, you know, the end of your nose, you know, up on your forehead, you know, wherever you think you might have been frozen, you know. That's cheap. That's so cheap. And it'll be, this stuff is around in the shops all year round. It's not just around at Christmas. This time of year is a good time to stock up on this kind of stuff. So special effects stuff doesn't have to be expensive all the time. So that together cost me not even €7, whereas you know, frosting makeup, like the actual special effects frosting makeup, does cost a lot of money. And sprinkles for your cupcakes doesn't cost that much. So be inventive. Go to your shop. Go to your local shopping centre, Tesco's or whatever, Walmart or whatever you have over in America, and look in the baking aisles. Look in every aisle and just think, what could I use on my face? What could I use for special effects? What would make this look different? You know, and what would make it stand out? Be inventive. Think outside the box. You know, that's what will make your makeup stand out. And don't always think you have to have the most expensive products to make your makeup look amazing, because that's not always the case. So I hope that video was informative, and I hope you enjoyed my video from a different angle, because this bitch of a cat stole my seat. I'm about to move her because we're about to start cooking dinner, because I'm going out with my my bestie, and we're going to get dressed up even though it's lashing rain outside. This is Ireland, so it lashes rain outside all the time, so what can you do? Alright, take care, and I hope I've given you something to think about, so food for thought, so to speak. And I will get cracking on a video about contouring your face, so you can see the difference in, I'll do like one side of my face uncontoured and one side of my face contoured, because my face is contoured at the moment. You can't quite see it. I will lean in and just kind of, you can see it better on this side of my face actually. You can just see where I've contoured there. Just very light because I went out in the daytime, so I'm going to be darkening it up at the moment, so because we're going out. So yeah, bye, love you guys, take care, don't do anything I would do, and that doesn't leave you a lot of options. Bye.